announce different. They'll take it though. As long as there's a motion. No, they'll take it.
I know, this address to be correct, so, I need you to think, you have the driver's license?
Either way. I got you. Who is your favorite regional? That's true.
Yeah, it's a
The College of America just charged you based on that.
So that.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yes, we are live.
Good morning. Let me know if you need
Live on YouTube.
Three interviews in a day. You know. Oh, God. No.
How are you?
Not really. Okay, that's gonna be. No. Okay, now it's coming back. I just felt like you only want to. Oh, super conservative. That's like, I really got
Hey, Kelvin, let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, when I did it,
What is it? Yeah, it has an SIE material combined. I think it's just okay. There's no like requirement.
Donald, come up here, man. How did you get in those pants? Yeah, he's waiting. There's no number two.
Hey, since I won, I said I'm gonna do it today. And I'm not doing it. I'll get all my work.
Yeah, how? I mean, literally, it's how much nothing do you have with it?
What do you mean?
Are you coming today?
Huh?
Are you coming today?
No, I can't.
You don't say you're going to.
I don't
I can't.
know.
Okay.
Fridays are busy. Yeah, maybe during the week it's a lot easier for me. Because the weekends, like,
You're right, at the 16. I can't really calculate it.
It's not that big of a difference, it's like.
Maybe much for things like
Yeah.
That's like.
I know I have. Yeah, pretty much.
I'll just say. Divided by 1. And then divided by.
Yeah. Because I'm points at
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I'm not.
Is there like?
Yeah, after a little bit more, a little less.
all starting with 25 and other packs.
Yeah, you get it too.
What's up, Chair?
You get it to 100,000.
She has no
I think it's
idea.
100,000.
I don't know where it's
People sleep on my show.
People pass 1,000.
really? They just do Apple TV. Or just do it like this.
I didn't know that.
I emailed you. I don't know why it's not email from my notes.
Damn, yeah, that's.
So I just did. Maybe the, I don't know, but I did for my
Yeah, that's
house.
why I have
How do you,
Or I'll just talk about it.
I
I'll send it to you. And then I'll put it out. Perfect.
I just buyers that.
You can turn this off.
I mean, once in a while, we'll break off, but it's resolution. That's the secret.
All right, any open chairs? I know we have one. Is that one there, Don?
Yeah.
You can sit right here. Come on. Yeah, oh, well, all right. Yeah. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Fantastic.
So we have a few things to cover. And before we get into the meat of our training, and the title of today's training is The Art of Asking Questions. But before that, anybody make a major purchase recently? Something cool that they're excited about? Huh? You got a printer?
I got a printer skin.
I mean, it was like anything I could take home, but I mean, I have to go and see.
Okay, yeah, I love that place.
I didn't purchase it, but it was it's a love sack.
A what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's the best thing in the world since sliced bread.
Very quickly too.
For sure.
It's like a bean bag, but much bigger and much more comfortable.
Okay. So, I don't know if anybody's made a purchase, a major purchase. Obviously, some people have had. Like I bought something the other day, on Black Friday. I bought, it's a Theragun. It's like a massage gun. They're, I guess they're kind of getting popular now. A lot of people in my gym have them, and they just like their percussion management guns. It was like $600, but it was on sale for $400. So I bought it on Black Friday, and it came with this really nice box, and then they sent me instructions on how to use it and all those things. And how much do you think the company makes on? And I mean, this is you've seen it. I mean, it's a really nice, high-tech equipment. Okay. How much did your beanbag cost? Or how much was it? $120. So the day at Spa World is $50, $60, maybe $80. Maybe with the massage is $200. Okay, maybe. So when you are giving somebody an entry-level product in our company to get an insurance policy, right, on our group Telegram. Whose phone is that? Turn it off, please. Whose alarm is 1010? Oh well. 7:09. Wake up. I was looking on our Telegram. Say Jen got, what'd you get last night? 106?
Yeah.
You got 106 from a client. That's $106 a month commitment. $1,200 for 10, 15, 20 years. Okay. You got paid. I mean, the maximum of a technology product like that gun that I got, the Theragun, right? The max is 50%. I mean, that's the absolute max. That company, big company, made $200. Okay, on the $400 sale. Nice box, instruction, download the app, survey, all of it. Testimonials, they put me on an email campaign, all that stuff. What are you doing for your clients?
Treating them well.
Huh? What are you doing? Saying thank you? I know you're not sending thank you cards. Maybe some people, probably not. You have a wham bam, thank you ma'am. In and out. This is high-end sales, man. I mean, you may not think it is, because in the world of finance, there's always another level of a deeper client. Right, Rod, you're a tax person, right? I mean, and look, tax is a whole different animal. I mean, you can really entrust somebody. Same with financial advising, your taxes. How much you charge on a return? $150. That's it. I'm not saying it's good or bad. You can do really well. Our best partners in this business are tax people, okay? So tax people, great partners to have, great recruits to bring in, because they're so intertwined, personal finance and taxes, okay? Because people want to pay less, and when you can look at somebody's taxes, that's the best inventory of what they did financially last year. This is what you made, this is where your money went, these are your expenses, right? Best autopsy is the tax, right? Even more than a budget or a financial plan, taxes. $150, man. I have an extremely complex tax return. I have investment accounts, I have real estate, I have mortgage interest deduction, I have family deductions, I have crazy business expenses, I have office staff, all of it. $1,000 is what they charge me. That's it, $1,000. $1,000. And that's pretty high, right? For a Schedule C. Now, obviously, corporations, they might have. So you're getting $100 policy from a client. $200 a month policy, $75 a month. What are you doing? Think about what type of service. You got to provide level 10 service, man. You know, and not to, you know, change the subject and get too negative, okay? But, you know, there's a reality in our business, right? So, got an email last week. Anybody remember one of our agents was with us for many years? Her name was Alyssa Lee. You remember her, right?
Yeah.
So she was here in 2007 or 8 for 3 or 4 years. She moved, and her and her husband, she got all her licenses, and she emailed me. She moved to, you know, I think Maryland, and now she lives in Atlanta. Her husband was about 10 years older than her. And he just passed away. He's not even 60 years old. He had Parkinson's and dementia. He was 6. He got diagnosed in 2011, battling it for a long time, and just passed away. You know, he's not even, like I said, 50, I think, 58.
Wow.
Right. I mean, it's scary, right? 58 years old. Got it at 50 years old, and, you know, he just passed. She emailed me. I talked to her last week, you know, processing the claim, and, you know, she was so thankful. She's like, man, you know, I follow a lot of you guys on Facebook, and she's friends with some of the people. I know Ryan's a friend with her. My wife's friends with her on Facebook, and she's like, you know, thank you for what you've done. Thank you for, you know, just always doing the right thing. And we, you know, and she almost felt a little bad just about, you know, not, you know, kind of pursuing the opportunity, but she was just so thankful and appreciative, not of the policy, but just what we've done. The office, she always loved coming to the office. She loved posting from the office. Her, you know, her kids have done extremely well. They were college athletes. I think one became a PhD, as like a doctor or something. And you know, Ricky was extremely tall. He was a very tall person, and like I said, his daughters played volleyball and basketball, I think, in University of Town. Something I don't want to make something up, but I know, you know, I'm not on social media, but people are talking about it. And when you're out there, you know, and then we're going to give them, you know, whatever it is, $250,000, right, of coverage. And I think he got the policy 2-3 years later. He got dementia and Parkinson's. When you're out there and you write up a family and they apply for coverage, if that policy doesn't get issued, those kids, those children, that widow, that spouse is not protected. And I know we have fun and we joke around and we're very playful and we're a ragtag army, and a bunch of you guys like me are misfits, right? I mean, you just shouldn't be in financial services. It took you 10 times to pass your exam and your securities, and you failed it, and you got a litany and a track record of just, you know, being a knucklehead like me, okay? But what we do at that kitchen table is very serious, man. When we say things, and you've heard these sayings many times, we offer the same products that wealthy people enjoy, and we mass produce to middle-income families. That is the truth, okay? A lot of you guys don't know this history lesson, but a long time ago when we were a division of Citigroup, okay, we had a CEO, and our CEO was not an internal guy. Like Glenn Williams is an internal guy. He has been appointed, but he was from the sales force. And he got to RVP, and then he was in the field. I think he was in RVP, yeah. And then they asked him to be the president of Primerica Canada. And then he did so well there, he became the president here, and then got promoted to CEO, right? Well, one time when we were Division Citigroup, we got an external CEO. and he came from Smith Barney. Okay? His name was Joe Plumeri. He came from Smith Barney. He would, and the way Citigroup worked, so if you think about it, Primerica is a $5.5 billion company. Okay? Citigroup was a $1.3 trillion company. Okay, so infinitely bigger than we are. So so we were a little branch. We're a big company, but we are a little branch compared to Citigroup. And so Joe Plumeri, our CEO, was the CEO of Smith Barney and the CEO of Primerica. And Smith Barney had a $40,000 account minimum. Okay, you could not open up an account with less than 40 grand. Okay, they had $100,000 commissionable minimum, meaning Tyrone, you could open it for 50, but the agent doesn't get paid. Okay, so you can't even open it for 40, but if you do it for 50 or 60, you're doing it out of the graciousness of your heart. They don't even pay the agent unless it's 100,000. Our minimum, same thing, 25 bucks a month, really no minimum, and we use the same software. They had Smith Barney and Citigroup and Citibank branches, and if you go, they have the same F&A. So this is not Lexus and Toyota. It's not Acura and Honda. It's not, whatever is the high-end line. No, we use the same Morningstar software, the same F&A, the same American Funds, the same Fidelity. So when we're out there, I know, I get it. We have a little bit of an aw shucks approach, and we want to relate to people. We don't want to intimidate our clients. They're very nervous, and we have an awesome field training system, Therese, where we can go in. But if you don't treat the client and understand that this is a client, and it is high-end sales. I mean, you're selling an iPhone every kitchen table. Think about that, right? I mean, when you get the iPhone, you get the nice box, you get all these things, you're like, wow, right? And whatever phone you're spending $1,000 for, or an iMac, or a MacBook, whatever it is, when you get that, the box, the presentation, everything about it, the bag, and you go in there and you write them up and you just leave, literally leave. Why would you do that? You're going to get a call from a client that says thank you 10 years later? Came in late, left early. I don't even know what he's doing. So, I was working with Rod and a couple other people. Thank you for your, people that are in client-based businesses where you're trying to have repeat customers, right? Because your clients can go somewhere else, right? And I'm sure that's happened a few times. And then you've got